Alright, hey guys, Faith First Farm and Homestead. Whoa, you just got a huge view of the tree. Now look at that maple tree. Speaking of which, that tree is the one my dad planted. It was just a baby. Look at it now. Amazing, huh? Well, God is truly amazing. And Scott and I have had the breakthrough that we needed. Sorry, I keep bumping it. My leg keeps hitting it. I'm trying to walk up to my raised garden bed area. Yeah, Scott and I have had the breakthrough that we needed. Sorry about looking at Tim's trailer. Look at the garden. It needs to be weeded, but the plants are doing really well. Yeah, that's not what I was saying. Yeah. God has truly given us the breakthrough that we needed. I don't even know how to explain it. We've realized for a while that he's probably got some health issues going on, but we decided that we're going to get him healthy. And God's got this, and I know he does. You know, we're going to find out what's going on and everything, but God's got this. And I'm going to be looking into getting a vehicle here soon. We're going to go up to Right Way. It's that mulberry tree. We're going to go up to Right Way as soon as Aaron and I can coordinate a day off. And we're going to see if we can get me a vehicle. We've decided that we're going to start going up north once a month, just to get away to the Lighthouse Inn, Mackinac City. Now, once I get a vehicle, we'll probably, stay at different hotels, motels, whatever, just to give us different options. Probably go across the bridge, stay in Mackinac once in a while, because that's close to Lake Michigan. Might even find a place in Sault Ste. Marie at some point. Go to the Sioux Locks, go up to the Lake Superior, maybe even Whitefish Point. But we're going to start going up north just to spend that time. But God reopened up the doors today. And made me realize, he flooded me with it. I am still so in love with him. And it's like God just started us over. I can't explain it any more than that. But it's truly a miracle. Anyway, so we've been having a little bit of a problem here on the homestead with Japanese beetles. And I'm going to have to look up how to get rid of them. I had seen a video a while back, and I saved it. My bad, I didn't watch it. So I knew exactly what to do because our apple tree is devastated. The leaves on our cherry trees are devastated. I will show you our apple tree. Now the fruit is hanging in there. Yeah, see, it looks bad. It's all Japanese beetles. And the little bugs flying around, they're Japanese beetles. I'll get up close and let you guys see them. It's bad, you guys. But again, the fruit is hanging in there. God willing, we'll still get the fruit off from it. Get up close so you guys can see them stupid things. But again, the fruit is still there. I've looked on the others, I've looked where the apples have been growing, and they're still there. They're still hanging in there. So, anyway. And again, we're right out in the sun. I'm going to have to bring this down some more. Probably have to bring it down even more, so you guys can see me. I don't even know if you guys can see it. Alright, well, what you're looking at right here, this is the raised bed garden area. We had to pull the weeds. I'm going to have to replant some of the stuff. I've had bugs going after the large leaf, the lettuce leaf basil. Again, I'm going to have to replant some of the stuff because of the stupid bugs. I'm in the middle of making more soil, so that's why I keep shortening the tripod. Right now, I'm going to put down another raised garden bed because I am going to make both batches of my soil. I'm going to have to order some more to get the other garden beds out here. Oh yeah, the Japanese beetles have also been, they're on the nectarines too, so I don't know if we're going to get any of them either. I might end up having to buy those as well. And I'm going to have to go to, I don't know, I'm going to have to figure out where to go. I have to get I'm hoping we don't lose peaches. I'm hoping we don't lose the plums. I don't know. It's in God's hands right now. I'm going to have to watch that video, see if there's something I can't put on the trees to spare what's left, So, this actually makes a nice little raised garden bed area, and I don't have to widen the fence right now, so that's awesome. Sorry for you guys looking at my legs. Alright, so, with this batch of soil, you guys can't even see me right now. Oh yeah, that's because I gotta turn the... Alright, with this batch of soil, this is very wet. I'll show you guys what I mean. It's just... See that? It's just wet. So, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make the second batch of it. And once again, it's the cocoa coir, the vermiculite, and the perlite. The bliss perlite. Now, my second batch of cocoa coir, I bought this. They're individual 1-pound bricks. And I'm just going to throw all 10 of them in there. So once again, we got 10 pounds. I think I'm going to be able to get more soil this week for the garden out near the trailer. Empty all that right in there, so as we're not wasting any. We're going to get that down in there. So, on the whole going up north, right now we're going to be staying at the Lighthouse Inn when we do go up there. We're aiming for about 3 weeks, 2 to 3 weeks, and I don't care if we have to take the bus up there. The bus station is walking distance from the Lighthouse Inn. It might be at night though when we get up there, so I don't know. Kind of have to figure that one out. Alright, y'all know I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty. I did cut myself earlier. I don't know if you can see it. So I got a band-aid on that, so I'm trying to do everything left-handed, which is kind of a bummer considering my shoulder, but oh well. It is what it is. And I will have to go back up to the house and get more water. We're going to dump all this in there. Let those soak up. Yeah, y'all know I'm not afraid to get my hands dirty, so. But this is going to make 2 batches of soil in the tote, and I realize that this can hold 2 batches. I can't move it with the 2 batches in it, but I wouldn't even try to move it with a 1 batch in it. Honestly, I think one of the things I might honestly try to do is I'm bouncing between subjects, but haven't done a chat video in a minute. And I've had so many videos where a lot of things have just felt so negative, and I know you guys have probably picked up on that, and I apologize for that. Wasn't meant to be. But I do know God has given us that breakthrough. Okay, we're going to let all this soak this up. Again, I'm probably going to have to go get more water. I don't know if there's going to be any more water left. I might just go get one more. No, I'll get 2 more buckets of water and use the other ones to water the plants if I have to. Because the plants do need to be watered. We had an air quality warning today because of the wildfires in Canada. I'm just trying to break these up. I am going to have to go get some more water. Yeah, I'm really excited. I can't wait. I mean, even if we had to take the bus up there, we could easily spend a weekend around there. Alright, yeah, I'm definitely going to go get some more water, guys. I'm going to pause this. I'll be right back. Sorry, guys. Hoping my phone wasn't sitting out here getting sunbaked. Okay, I might have to... Yeah, it's going to need the rest of that. Water's nice and cold. Alright. I don't know if I'm going to need any more in this batch. I don't know. There is a lot of water, but it was also starting to get really dry, and I've got some of the bricks that just are still partial bricks. So they've got to get soaked up. And then I got to get the rest of the vermiculite and perlite mixed into it. It is very wet underneath, which is a good thing. I love the cocoa core. It's so full of nutrients and such an amazing organic way to do your gardens. And I know the phone's down like a lot. Might have had a breakthrough with the Japanese beetles. I know it's a bucket of water with there's something that you put in it. And I'm going to look it up like immediately today and try to get that figured out and get that done. Because we've got to get rid of these things. I mean, at this point, I'm probably just going to plan on getting fruit somewhere else. But, you know, it's one of those if I don't have to. I mean, the apples I would have to anyway because we don't have enough. But, yeah, I'm probably going to definitely need more water. I'm going to dump the rest of the vermiculite in there. Vermiculite, it is an all-natural soil amendment for enhanced water retention and nutrient availability. It's mixing it with your soil. It enhances your garden soil by mixing in your vermiculite to improve moisture retention and aeration. Use a 1-to-4 ratio of vermiculite to soil for general gardening. Seed starting. For optimal moisture control and easy root penetration in your starting mix, blend vermiculite in equal parts with seed starting soil. Root cuttings. For a sterile, moisture retentive and airy environment suitable for rooting cuttings, plant them in a mixture of half vermiculite and half cocoa core. I'm going to have to remember that for the fruit bushes. Potting plants. Enhance your potting soil by adding vermiculite to lighten the mix, improve drainage and retention, and retain essential nutrients. A 1-to-3 vermiculite to soil ratio is recommended for potted plants. So that's what vermiculite is. And perlite is a highly porous, facilitating efficient water channeling and improved drainage. Mixing it with soil or compost helps with water drainage. Alright, so I'm going to add some more water to this, probably just half a bucket. I'm going to have to get some more water out here because these plants do need water. Oh, go away, you stupid Japanese beetle. I'm very mad at you guys. Alright. We're going to go with that right there. And start mixing. Ooh, that's very cold. This stuff. This tote is on a slant, so I've got the water like slanted. I think there's enough water in it though. Sorry guys. will do a couple videos up there, you guys. Just so, you know, you guys can see us up there at the Mackinac Bridge, just having fun. It's not going to hurt the plants any. At least it'll get it off my hand. Boy, does that feel good. Whew. Oh my goodness. Alright, so got that done. So what I'm going to do, you know what? What in the world is that? Interesting plants. I don't know what they are. We might have some squash plants growing out here. That would be cool. I'll have to keep an eye on those. Alright. I know I did another video on the soil or whatever. I'm going to go ahead and pause this because I got to fill my beds. In here. Put this back up. Put this back up here. I'm going to set it back over here. I wish I could get it out of the sun, but kind of move it back so you guys can watch me fill in the beds. I'm going to have to go get one of my buckets, because I definitely cannot use that. You guys hot. Stay cool, babies. You have your water, which is in the shade at least. Alright, sorry guys, I had to go and grab one of my dirt buckets. I don't want to use those two Meyer buckets because those are for the water, for the soil. Even though it wouldn't hurt them, I just want to save those for the water. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to put my gloves back on. Ugh. It's very hot out here. Yeah, you can look to the north kind of and see the haze in the distance. It's from the wildfires in Canada. So, that's alright. Alright. Hopefully it is mixed in enough. Oh gosh. That is very wet still. Holy crap. I almost wonder if I should let it dry out some. Now, it'll drain. It'll drain in the a little better. Having a little bit of a hard time getting it mixed in this time. This is a lot of soil. So this should easily fill 2 beds, guys. Easily. I'm just going to keep kind of sticking this top part down into the water that's in there to kind of get any more of the cocoa coir that might still need to soak it up in there. I'm going to be working on some paintings and adding them to the farm stand. Oh no! Please don't fall over. Oh gosh. I dumped a chunk of soil on the ground. That hole is where I dug for extra dirt is gonna kill me. That wire's getting in my way. Alright, I'm gonna pick this up. Oh gosh, this is heavy. Which bed first? Put that down. I'm gonna do this bed back here first. I can step over here. I don't know why I didn't just do that to begin with. Alright, I'll get more of this down here. Down into the water. Get it to where it soaks that up more. That water will soak into it more. And the nice thing is the soil stays moist for quite a while. But it's airy, so it's not something that causes root rot. It doesn't just sit there and not go anywhere. Okay, this has got to move. That wire keeps getting caught on my feet. I'm trying not to trip. I will deal with this problem with the Japanese beetles. I will. I had to get a drink. Alright. Time to start filling beds. So, I got 3 more tomato seeds in the mail. One of them is the black crim tomatoes. I think the other one, oh, it's the pink brandywine tomato, and then I got the seeds for the rare indigo blue, for the rare indigo purplish blue cherry tomatoes. And I'm doing those in one of these beds. And I think I'm going to put 2 seeds per hole, since you can only do 1 tomato plant per square foot. But I'm going to put 2 seeds in them because they will grow together sometimes. If the seeds are close enough together, they'll grow together. The other thing I'm going to have to do out here is I'm going to have to get some insect netting. And I'll probably use chicken wire and get some more plastic posts. Chicken wire and insect netting, and create covers, insect covers for my beds. soil is so wet. Oh my goodness. So, you know, it's kind of hard to explain to you guys what happened earlier as far as Scott and I goes. Such a breakthrough. Such a breakthrough. Alright. I can usually put some in each spot. Yeah, this is just dripping. Just dripping. But it's okay because it'll, you know, obviously these beds have drainage spots in them. And they do drain well. So, I'm just going to dump this in here, like so. Get the rest of this out of here, like so. Yeah, that only put some in 5 of them, but put a little extra in a couple of them, but it's okay. We go back and we get more. I'm gonna go ahead and pause this because you guys don't need to see like all soil. I don't know how long this is getting to be. 32 minutes already. Be right back, guys. Alright, just checking to make sure it hadn't kicked my video off. I'm still working on the garden bed, guys. I'll be back. Alright, guys. I'm not done yet. I'm getting sunburnt. Oh my gosh, my face is getting really sunburnt. Yeah. I'm not done with that first bed yet, but I'm working on it. I had to come back and sit down. It's really hot out in the sun. And I figured it was time for a break. So, I'm gonna sit down. And gonna leave the video going for a minute. And work on a painting. A little one. Oh my gosh, my face is so dirty. Oh gosh, yeah, I am getting sunburnt. Woo, yeah, okay. Very sunburnt. That's gonna be fun later. Alright, it's 3:23. The farm stand is staying up until at least 8. So it'll be up. Really? Why? Darn wind. Dang it. Alright, I gotta put my sign back up. This wind is starting to make me mad. It's not okay. Why, God? Why? Right now, not okay. It's blowing everything all over the place. Even blew my sign down. I have to get the duct tape and fix that. Anyway, yeah, I'm gonna paint a little bit. Well, I'm taking a much needed break. Oh gosh. Well, I've decided here at Faith First, you know, I know we can't do everything. And I've wanted to do everything I could. But that's just it. Everything I can. As far as farm animals go, for Faith First, I think what we're going to consist of is our chickens, our baby chicks, once I can get it set to where, they're good in their coop, and, maybe we can even get hens hatching chicks by next spring. I do still want to get ducks and guineas, just because they're great for the bugs, and the guineas are great guards. I wouldn't mind a couple turkeys, and that would help out with the food. If I get ducks, it's going to be for like the egg laying ducks. Plus, I love ducks. But birds aren't hard to take care of. Dairy goats for the milk. The cheese, the butter, that kind of thing. Yogurt, kefir, whey, whatever. I might still do quail. And maybe rabbits. Because that could be, good business. The quail, great meat birds. I might do meat chickens. I don't know. I mean, I probably won't until next spring. If God lets the world go on that long, the way it is, I don't know. It's in His hands. Rabbits and quail, like I said, I'd still like to do them. I might not get them this year though. I'm aiming for dairy goats by the end of the summer. At least by September, October, something like that. Because we have some stuff we have to do to the now old chicken coop to turn it into the goat barn. I'm just really hot, you guys. Chickens, dairy goats. I will get ducks and guineas and turkeys. Possibly rabbits and quail. I really want to get them. The rabbits will help out a lot with gardens, so will the goats. But our main thing is going to be our gardens, to be able to put up food. I still have to have Scott go down in the basement, and I'm going to have him clear out space and make it to where I can go down there and fix the fruit room is what my mom called it. Yeah, I mean, I know we can't do it all. And I need to get the computer, which that's my aim for the computer is my aim for like this week, because I need my at-home job, and so does Scott. And we just I can't get over it. Cannot get over how in love with him I am. God just broke open those doors. Thank you, Lord. He broke open those doors. Anyway, yeah. You know, like I said, I know I can't do it all. You know, and I still have that whole part of me that I kind of want to, you know, but why? You know, why overstretch? Why overpush? God's got this. And I've dedicated Faith First Farm and Homestead to Him, to God. And He's got this. He's definitely got this. So this is a mid-green. Now the other colors on this, I used my paint pens. My ones I got from Dollar General, believe it or not. I think that one's really dark. The Prussian green is really dark. I had to sit down for a minute because it's really hot out there. I might actually use that. It's kind of dark, but it's not too bad. I probably won't do any more of the video out there with the soil, because you guys have already seen, you know, the making of our soil and that kind of thing out there. You know how we do it with the cocoa coir and the vermiculite, and it adds extra nutrients and just, it's overall, you know, healthy soil, and it's great for your plants. These little mini paintings are going to be for sale on the farm stand. I'm not sure if this one's going to be $3 or $4 or maybe even $5, depending on what I do with it. Now I'm trying to figure this out. See? My darker green. And I'm thinking about making the middle like kind of a open meadow and maybe some trees on the sides. I'm going to add some extra like brown and stuff to the mountains and make them look more realistic, and some clouds. Probably do a little sun in the sky. Maybe in the corner, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what all I'm gonna do with it, but this video is getting kind of long, and like I said, I'm not gonna do any more on the soil on this video. You know, I will let you guys know what I come up with, what I found out on getting rid of the Japanese beetles, and I'll do a video on that so you guys can see that. Another thing I actually do need to do tonight, and I think what time it is. I'm gonna need room in the kitchen to do it. It's 3:35. Alright, I'm gonna get this soil made. I'm gonna get this video uploading. I'll probably take my phone in the house. Maybe. It should be alright out here though. I'll get this video uploaded, and I'd like to make my soap tonight. So if I can make it tonight, I can also get it on the farm stand tomorrow too. Anyway, but I'm going to get off from here, and I will see you guys on the next video, which very well could be the soap making video. Yes, it's going to be the peppermint charcoal bars, because that's what I have. I have not been able to send for anything else yet. Anyway, so I will see you guys on the next video. And remember to do your research, you guys. It's so important. At some point, I'm going to be getting into this with you guys. The joy of keeping goats. Ultimate guide to dairy and meat goats, which again, we're not going to do. And then there's this one, which is 50 do-it-yourself projects for keeping goats. Fencing, milking stands, first aid kit, play structures, and more. So, and this one looks very interesting. So, anyway, I'm going to get off from here. Do your research, you guys. Check your subscriptions. Make sure you're checking those subscriptions to make sure you're still subscribed. Click on that notification bell. Click on all to make sure you're getting the notifications for the videos. And I will go ahead and get off from here, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.